Good morning, YouTube. It is Saturday, the 15th of March. I am having a very late start to the day. It is 10 a.m. However, I'm very tired. I've been trying to get up at 6 a.m., but I think it's the hot weather. It's been 30 degrees, but I have been struggling to wake up. And it was also hard, like, getting up when you've got a cute little puppy in your bed. So normally she has been sleeping in her little dog bed. Right here, she's been sleeping in a dog bed. Don't mind me, that's just my bikini and everything. She's been sleeping in a dog bed. Like, she'll come up here for a little bit and then go to her dog bed. She's been sleeping with me all night. Even this morning, as I went and got my coffee, she went to her bed and then she climbed up little stairs and slept with me, which is good. So it's kind of hard to wake up when you've got a cute little puppy in your bed when you don't want to get up yourself. And you know, I am single, and so it is nice to have someone in your bed, obviously. I'm having a cup of coffee. I plan to get up at 6 a.m. today. It's just not happening, but I'm gonna have a coffee. I was posed with a very difficult decision. I got asked to dog sit for another puppy that I've taken care of, and it would have been, well, not a puppy, she's very old. He is very old, and it would have been my last opportunity to take care of him before I move. However, I have a lot to do this weekend. Because next weekend I'm in Tasmania, and then I've only got like 2 weekends before I move, and it's just a lot on my plate. So yeah, I need to go back to my place today for various reasons, which I will show you. And I don't want to go back to my place because I really do not like my housemate. I really do not like him, and it's been so peaceful to actually not be around him. But unfortunately, I have to go back. The owner like even offered me to spend a couple of days extra here, but because I'm about to move, it's just I need to be home as much as possible. I might be dog sitting the end of March, so I want to get packing and everything done beforehand. But it's just, it is what it is, and you know, I'm moving in a month exactly today, so yeah, I won't have to deal with him for very much longer. But I'm having a coffee, watching Heart of Dixie. It's a really good show, and hopefully I'll wake up. But yeah, I'll bring you along with my weekend again. It's been a very busy couple weekends. And I'm sorry if my video last week I was a little bit monotone. It's because I'm exhausted. If you didn't tell in my last video, I was just like, and like, you know, the day before I filmed that video, I got some really bad news, and so I just wasn't in a chirper mood. But today I'm really happy. And I've been watching other YouTube videos, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I sound so dull. So I want to try and like show out my actual my personality, because normally I'm a fun-loving person, and then sometimes when I get the camera open, I'm like, I'm really serious, when I'm not. But anyway, enough babbling. I'm gonna chill and have a coffee for the next hour. Out of bed, I've just decided to not spend an hour in bed. I just want to get ready, go to my place, because I've got too much to do to like procrastinate, so I'm very proud of myself. But I wanted to share something that has been happening while dog sitting, and it's been so stressful. It's been raining all week, and the owner has a broken tile, see? And the ceiling is now cracking, and it's leaking, and it's been getting worse. At first it was just the light, and as the weeks have been going on, but we had someone know how God is like real and he provides. Is basically, I went to my old place the other day to sell stuff, and I checked the mail, and it was a flyer for roof tiling with a 10% discount, so I saved that for the owner. So I had a roofer look at the place yesterday. I thought it was going to be my fault. I was like, oh, is it the aircon? No, it's not the aircon. So thankfully it's not the aircon. because I thought it was my fault, the aircon being on. He said an aircon wouldn't cause that much damage, so it's the roof. So it does give me anxiety leaving, but I've got to do what I got to do. It's not too bad, the roof, so I think the dog should be okay. Plus, she basically just stays over here by herself. So I think we'll be fine. It's just too much. But anyway, I'm going to have my breakfast. I do want to share what I'm having for breakfast this morning because I'm on a low-calorie diet now. So I've been on one before. I'm not on too much of a low calorie. It's like 1,700 calories. I've got a banana. I'm gonna have a bunch of grapes, like a handful of grapes. I got these from the IGA for like $4. And then 2 poached eggs. Because I counted all my calories. I did have a coffee already with a bit of milk because I can afford it. But yeah, this week is just going to be simple meals. I'm hoping to get better with my calorie deficit and meals because eventually it's going to get boring just having meat and veggies, but we'll see how it goes. The dog thinks she's getting some. Is it yours, Bubby? This is my breakfast. Excuse me, look at her face. Just look at it. This is my breakfast. It's not yours. It's my breakfast. I'm sorry. She's so cute and precious. I want a cavoodle so bad. Oh, I'm gonna hurry up, have my breakfast and start heading to my place because I've just got too much to do today. I gotta go to my place and sort it out. I'll be back later. I just arrived myself to Coles all by myself. It was a 4-minute drive, but still. Got my shopping list. The scary part will be driving home. On my list is eggs. I don't know if I'm going to find eggs because there's a shortage, but we'll see. Really go for one of these, but it's not on my diet. Much to choose from, but there is eggs. I did it. I went to the Coles all by myself. I want to tell you, literally, that I'm so proud of myself. I'll tell you though, the grocery store, the airport, and the gym are the best places to be single. Let me tell you. Normally I have my headphones on when I'm in public, but when I go to those 3 places, I have my headphones off so people can talk to me. And it was just like talking to some hot guy, but not while he was getting bananas and I was getting bananas. I mean, I'm moving soon, so it doesn't matter, but yeah. But I'm parked in a really tricky spot. There's like, let me show you. Car right there. Van behind me, so I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get out of here. I'm very scared, and it's a very small like place, so we'll see. I really want my music on, but I just want to focus. Like, I want to put my music on because eventually I'm gonna have to start driving kids. But yes, I've got my groceries. I'm gonna go back to my place and unload them. I feel like an adult, even though I'm 30, but I'm a very slow, like, I grew up in foster care, then I procrastinated with my license as well. So I got my license at 28, so, and I only just started driving again now because my new job requires me to. But it's making me less scared to drive the kids if I can drive like this in Sydney by myself. But anyway, let's just see how I go. Oh, and now, I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get out of here. I need to turn my phone off. I'm not allowed to have it on when I'm about to drive. I'll see you when I get to my place. Did it! I drove by myself. Although it kept making an annoying beeping noise the entire time, which was like frustrating me, but I did it. So proud of myself. So I don't know what that means, but anyway, I'm gonna put all my groceries in here. Ooh. So I'm having a quick break from driving. I need to have some lunch. Put all my groceries away. I want some water because it is very hot. Reapply my sunscreen. And then we're gonna go again. I'm so happy. That was so much fun driving. Filled the back and the boot with some things to donate to the Life Lunch store. Easier without, like with a car, not having to get like it on the bus. There are things that I'm trying to sell, but if I can't sell them, then I'm going to just donate them or get rid of them at the end of the month. Oh, there's one thing in the garage I need. Hot. I've got about 45 minutes until I have to return this car, and then I have to go to the gym and I don't want to. But we got this. Okay, I'm gonna turn my phone off again. I find shop now to donate a bunch of stuff. So I've got about 30 minutes left of my booking. So I am back from driving. I've decided to go to the gym around 8 o'clock because it is Saturday and the temperature will be a lot cooler. Plus I have a lot of people picking stuff up. I'm a bit of a pickle because someone picked up an item that someone else said they were coming to grab, and I've messaged them and I said sorry, I've double booked myself. They still haven't replied, so they're traveling. It's just so stressful, honestly. And even though I'm pet sitting, I'm staying here till 10 o'clock to sell stuff. It's stressing me out. More than moving. But anyway, I'm making some Play-Doh because I have some flour and salt and Play-Doh ingredients that I left in a cupboard that I just want to get rid of. I made this because I thought I was babysitting tonight, but long story short, I'm not. So I'm gonna make a lot of Play-Doh to take to work with me. If you don't know, you need flour, salt, cream of tartar, food colouring, water, and a bit of oil. I like to make it on a saucepan. If you are making it uncooked, you just need some boiling water. Excited. So you need 2 cups of flour. I'm gonna get a spoon. Ugh. Although sometimes I end up needing to use more flour because it's just never enough. However, with this recipe I made, I think I only needed 3 cups instead of 2. Ooh. Every time I cook. Also, it has a cute label. It says flour. Okay. Should be enough. Just like that. Flour finished. I've still got 2 bags of plain flour. Luckily, I've got 4 more weeks of working in childcare, so I've made one. I'm going to make one for each day that I go to a centre. Pour it in here first. Oh, sugar. I mean flour, not sugar. I say sugar instead of swear. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Okay. I need to reply to a Facebook Marketplace person. Hold on. Okay. So 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt. So I've got this one. Making such a mess, but it's okay. I need to clean after this anyway. Sorry. Okay, 1 cup of salt, 1 cup of water. One tablespoon of cream of tartar. 1 tablespoon. And a bit of oil, some olive oil, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Then you add a little bit of food colouring. Voila. The next part is going to the stove. So you turn the heat on and give it a mix until it pretty much becomes dough. How it's looking, so basically now I need to take it off the heat. Obviously it's too hot now for me to knead it. Gonna let that one cool. Doing zoomies? Are you doing zoomies? Are you happy that I fed you? Yes. Are you happy that I fed you? Yes. Are we doing zoomies? Are we doing zoomies? Are we doing zoomies? You're not doing zoomies anymore? You're not feeling it? What you doing? What you doing? Are you excited? No? You're not doing zoomies anymore? Oh, good girl. Good girl. Oh, you're tired. Same, sister. Same. Back from dog sitting. Yes, my hair is a mess. I need to get it recolored and cut, which I'm doing. I'm going to get cut next weekend. And then I'm going to talk to the hairdresser about how to fix my hair. But anyway, it's a bit skew-if, but I don't care. I'm not one of those perfect influencers. Although I'd like to be, but I'm not. So basically when I came back from driving, I made the Play-Doh, I made more Play-Doh, and then I did some meal prep and cleaned the place. I kind of didn't really feel like vlogging because a few things happened this evening that kind of put me in a bad mood, and then also no-shows of people on Facebook Marketplace saying that they're going to turn up and then they don't, which has happened a lot. And like normally it wouldn't bother me, but because I'm dog sitting and it was 9 o'clock at night, I wanted to, like, I'm tired. They said 9 o'clock on the dot, so I'm like, okay, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock came and went. I was like, no, sorry. And then also a lot of people say, oh, keep it for me, keep it for me. They don't show up. So yeah, but tomorrow I'm going to have the day off. I'm really tired. I've been working non-stop, like working towards moving. And the owner doesn't come back until 5. I do have to go to the city around 3 o'clock. But yeah, I'm meeting my biological auntie and uncle tomorrow, which I'm very nervous about. But it'll be fun. But I'm making a cup of tea. Gonna watch some Friends because it's like a comfort show for me, and I love Friends obviously from my former vlog. I'm gonna cuddle this puppy. To come closer, Bonnie. Bonnie, what are you doing? Come closer. No? Meanie? Hi, darling. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Bye-bye. So, good morning, YouTube. It is the next day. I'm about to meet my biological auntie and uncle. I haven't seen them since I was 7 years old. So in 23 years, I feel really nervous now. We're gonna do it. Hello YouTube, I have just gotten back from meeting my biological family. Just gonna pop you down. And I've got the fan on because it is like 34 degrees. It's really hot. And I don't have any shorts either, so I'm wearing winter pajamas, which I'm gonna fix after this vlog. But basically, I met my biological auntie and uncle. For those who don't know, I grew up in foster care, and I haven't seen them since I was 7, and I was a little bit scared to meet them. And now that I met them, I kind of wish I met them, 9 years ago when I first moved to Sydney. But at least I've met them before they've passed away and all that kind of thing. So yeah, it was just a bit I felt bad that it's taken this long for them to see me, but they also are like so happy to see me and saying that I've grown up to be beautiful and telling me stories from when I was little and answering all my questions. And I guess the gist pretty much is that my family have gone through a lot of pain, and God does things for certain reasons. I don't know why. I kind of believe that I've gone through what I've gone through to encourage others to stay strong, and it also just makes me appreciate life more because of what I've gone through. I've met them now, so I'd like, still want to get to know them and all that kind of thing, but we'll see how we go with that one. But yeah, it was just a little bit too much, and I think maybe I've had a bit of a trauma response because now I'm kind of tired, like all of a sudden just exhausted, and I kind of feel like crying, but at the same time I don't. It's just a lot of information at once, and I do look a lot like them, and I found out that I'm a lot like my cousin. I also found out where my obsession with Elvis has come from. So there was this man across the road from my auntie and uncle that was obsessed with Elvis Presley, and I think maybe that's how it's come passed on to me, because I've always been like, why do I love Elvis so much? Like I've liked him so much since I was little. They told me like a story that like I went to Cabramatta when I was a child, and I said that I went to Chinatown, that I've been to China, which wasn't the case, because like Cabramatta in Sydney is very multicultural, very like it's really hard to explain unless you've been there. But yeah, it's just so funny that that's what I would say when I was little. Yeah, and I asked about my uncle and auntie and also my other cousins, and I've got second cousins and all of that kind of thing, and I'm Maltese, and they talked about food and all of that kind of thing. And apparently people in my family don't have teeth, but I've got them apparently. But yeah, it's it was very good and very eye-opening. But yeah, I don't really know anything else really to say. I guess I'm kind of processing it. But I need to unpack my bag because I've come back from pet sitting, and then I need to repack because next weekend I'm going to Tasmania, and then I also need to look at some places again. But other than that, I'm having a chill day. I've taken the day off pretty much. I've relaxed. I've played my favorite video games and watched TV because just moving is exhausting. I've also had to deal with a lot of, I'm not going to share what I've been going through, but I've been having to go through a lot of things the past couple days that have just been really stressful. So I think it's all just hitting me at once. And the fact that I have to go to work tomorrow, it's kind of getting towards the end of my, you know when you're finishing a job and you don't want to be there anymore? That's how I feel, you know, when you've kind of like clocked off in your head. I don't know. But I've still got, so today's the 16th of March. I start my new job on the 16th of April. And I don't move to Tasmania officially till the 15th. Like, yes, I'm going to Tassie next weekend, but that's to do a bunch of things, which I'm going to show you. But yes, I will see you in my next video. I hope this video was entertaining. I hope you enjoyed the cute puppy, and yeah, I hope my journey of meeting my family and all that kind of stuff encourages you to stay strong. But yeah, see you next week.